Algernon,
They
those
were
were vampires.
I just give them both a stern look.
They were vampires.
Okay,
Really.
so the
Mr.
people in the
Fire
caravan.
acts with
The people on the caravan that went missing were actually vampires. But then, how does this make sense? Like, why would the illusion person make things like...
Also, how did the illusion protect
What?
them from? How did the illusion protect them from the sun the first time we dug them up?
Yeah, we still...
You didn't dig them
I
up the
don't...
first time.
Oh, we just had an illusion of digging them up. Then what happened to the two people on the caravan who went missing if these people were vampires?
Does somebody want to... Should I just spell this one out?
Yes.
You just
This is
killed two
confusing as
innocents
shit.
who were on the caravan who were actually vampires traveling.
Oh.
They needed to rest in the earth.
Well, it's not our fault. Somebody put an illusion on them.
They kind of didn't want to be dug up. They did that.
Oh.
The illusion's gone now, by the way.
Oh.
So much for your
Listen.
sign.
what the hell
Not
have you
even
guys
needed.
been doing all day?
We've been dealing with a vampire conspiracy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've stamped it out. This
No,
is
there's
our...
one left. I mean, we can take up the last
Talking
one.
about shapeshifters.
Alfonso de Tombre, you haven't heard The Last of Us. We have foiled your plan this time and we will again.
The infamous vampire shapeshifter dreadlord from millennia ago. What?
Every move you make, we will be one step ahead.
This still doesn't. Okay, so
Our
this mystery
elephant
is solved, but this
demons.
doesn't solve the mystery of who was masquerading as me.
That's true.
Maybe it was the shapeshifter that we caught.
The shapeshifter you caught, you beat into unconsciousness.
No, but then that
Can't
wouldn't
ask
make
me.
sense
That
because
was
of the blood
before.
thing.
That was before we
No,
got.
but wait, if the blood led us up here, then how did the blood get in the shopkeeper's hand if they belonged to the vampire? Then why were the vampires impersonating the shopkeeper?
I think
What
that was
vampires?
their. Yeah. How did they get that blood that led them here? Did the shapeshifter
Yeah.
steal the blood from the
How did
vampires that they were gonna eat or something?
Yeah, what the hell? I'm gonna roll insight on what this means. Like how the shit vampires got the blood and how it all makes
I'm
sense.
gonna roll insight on what the hell these two are talking about. 24.
Yeah, Algernon is left confused, and Minerel has a glimmer that maybe, just maybe, there's more vials of blood in the caravan.
What? How would that make sense?
Well, if
We should
the
to the
vampires were...
caravan.
Alright, we gotta investigate the
By
caravan.
the way, I rolled a
But
22
then,
nature.
why would the vampires impersonate the shopkeeper? Unless they were trying to, make a little cash on the side, which is understandable in today's...
And also me, and steal the 2,000 gold that guy's so mad
Yeah.
about.
Maybe they're
Hey,
just
sir,
poor.
yo.
Maybe they're poverty-stricken vampires. Being a vampire is a very costly lifestyle.
Did you guys? Oh,
Yeah, we heard your phone.
no.
Hey, you took down the sign. That sign
I
is still...
rolled a 22 nature earlier to look for tracks outside of the elephants area.
Yes.
Did I find anything?
I said that most of what was left was unfortunately unusable. It just kind of led from the town to here.
Okay, so.
Alright, so the only lead we have is back at the caravan. Right, Minerel?
Alright, caravan ho.
See you later, Algernon.
Meanwhile,
Okay,
Todd,
well,
Miriam, and
somebody else.
Gibnif.
We gotta find some spiders.
I'm going to.
You guys
Would
could go
spiders
talk to the
move to
wizard
this?
again without me or the sword.
I'm
Hello.
gonna bluff this guy, and I'm gonna tell him, "Hey, now, we have found your superiors, and they've given you up. We know. Your only chance is to join us to take them down before we take you out. 31 bluff."
You know what?
Let me show...
The sword
let
continues
me...
to not respond.
It's still unconscious, isn't it?
No, let me try.
Unconscious.
Now, let me show you how it's done. Also, I've decided this clip that Mr. L has a southern accent. I don't know why. I decided at this moment. Alright, let's see how this works here. Gonna roll bluff. 4 to 1.
Why?
What are you bluffing with?
I'm bluffing. I'm doing what Kidnap did.
You're
It's the
threatening it
same
with
bluff?
its superiors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just copying what he was doing.
Unfortunately, it still continues to not respond.
Hey guys, I
Oh,
think it was working alone.
it's no good.
Alright, well, we're gonna go find some spiders, okay?
I just love the
Seems like a pretty
spider
good
plan.
idea.
This is just.
Everyone gets freaked out by spiders. That's common sense.
Gibniff is gonna run around the alley here and do secret things.
Okay.
The
He's
hell
gonna
out.
start
Gibnaf,
writing.
no.
He's
You'll
gonna
go
write.
blind.
What was that? What
I
was
said it.
that?
What?
Go ahead, Gibniff. What are you looking for in the alley?
Cowman, what'd you say? No, take care of that.
Hmm?
All right. Well, if Miriam wants to, she can scrounge up some spiders pretty easy.
Oh, well, it doesn't have to be spiders. What the spiders represent is that we're doing things to just make him super uncomfortable, and then he'll be too distracted by that uncomfortableness to maintain the form of the sword, and
So
will
what you're saying is we should torture him.
it's not
Should probably
torture, just
take him out of the
freak
sheath
out.
if we want him to shapeshift, because it's kind of.
Like, if I turn away from him and then turn around really fast and say "boo,"
Well, here's the thing.
and then that might freak him out.
You guys cut it open and it still didn't change shape. What more could you do to it that might be a bigger shock to its system?
Spiders?
I
I don't
think that
know.
shapeshifter's mighty good at staying in the form it wants to.
What freaks you out? What's the thing that freaks you out so we can go find it?
I want
And
to roll inside on what would freak out a sword.
Sure.
well, it's
Oh,
not that it is a sword.
let's
It's that it
let's
currently
Seven.
find
represents a sword.
let's find a sharpening wheel and use it improperly. Let's dull it.
Minerel has an idea that perhaps a dwarf would know how to torture a sword.
I've been thinking that dwarf in that there shop might know how to torture this sword.
Excuse me.
Well, let's get right to it.
I'm a robot of
Maybe
action.
the wizard knows? I never talked to the wizard.
Yeah, you should probably go talk to the wizard maybe while I do this.
Okay.
Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
We have this shapeshifter here who's currently in the form of a sword and not talking, so we're wondering if you could help us.
What do you want?
Well, how could we torture a sword, per se?
Oh,
Want to
give
make this
that.
there sword spill its beans.
Well, I don't want to give it over entirely because he could still be dangerous, but
Yeah, don't you hurt this sword too
Here,
much. Just
how's
make him hurt
this?
enough to talk.
He walks back and locks the
What do you
doors with
think?
unerring accuracy, and then comes back in a practiced motion.
okay. I'll let go of the sword, but I'm still gonna stay
You
ready.
stand there, and I'll take
Right.
I'm
this,
gonna stand back a bit.
and let me fire up the forge.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Don't.
I think this is gonna kill it. That's my personal assessment.
You know, I can't help not caring.
The dwarf shoves the sword into a forge.
Did that show up publicly or semi-private the way I said it?
That's
Public.
That's
Did
public.
it?
It's just when you do a quote mark, it'll do that thing.
It'll do it? Oh, okay. Good to know from now on.
Yep.
The sword is in flames.
That's great. Good job.
Well, if you had Algernon here, someone might know more about that. But Cod, what's your passive insight?
Let me look.
Maybe I
You
just
don't.
got back to town because they left me behind on the
25.
elephant.
25? Cod would be the one to put forth that a sword should not be burning at that low temperature.
Huh.
What's
And
going
it's
on?
not quite shapeshifting as well as it could be, if you ask my opinion.
Algernon also notices that a sword should not really be burning like that.
Good job, you
I'm
just won.
gonna do that thing where I read its mind to see if it's in pain.
Yes, Troy,
Why
it's
are you
in
talking
pain.
like that?
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 31 for my Arcana.
Akrana?
It's in pain.
Arcana.
For my acrosis.
Once again, yes, Counselor Troy, it's in pain and hurt. Like, one person is
Well,
ever going to get that joke.
Well,
Nobody,
maybe it'll talk to
nobody
us now.
watches
No, it's a bit hurt up.
as much.
it's certainly in pain. Could you set it on the counter again?
So,
Alright, let's see if it'll talk to us now.
there is now a
I bet.
flaming wreck on the counter.
Oh, well, I extinguished that.
There is now a smoldered wreck on the counter.
That's fine.
It's still not talking, though.
Hey, Mineral, have you ever thought to try and dispel the illusion on that guy?
I could do that if he's like that kind of illusioner and not like the vampire illusioner. I suppose I could try and do that.
Why are you
Well,
talking like that?
I decided this is how my Mr. L duplicate talks. Want to give her some distinctive features.
It's like there's a fucking Applejack impersonator in the party now.
You just had to go there.
Yes!
Can-
Because we've all
Why is
been
it that? Why
thinking
is it
it.
you're the no? You're the only one who ever brings up ponies.
Yeah,
I've got
I've
plenty of
been doing
recordings that
fake.
say otherwise, bucko.
Yeah, I've been doing
Hello,
those
Gibneth.
fake
How
It's
are
almost
you?
stuff.
like
Hey
it's
guys,
almost like some of them were
Hello,
posted and
Gibneth.
read.
What's up?
what's going on here in Torture Hut?
Please don't touch it. We set it in the fire, but
I'm
it's
gonna
still
try
not
and
talking.
dispel the illusion.
Okay,
We are now trying
Okay.
to dispel.
It's a wizard.
34 to, I guess, do
there's no
stuff.
illusion to dispel.
Oh,
Oh,
that blows.
I like
So
that pick or
is it
something.
talking or is it
I
just
don't-
screaming and writhing in pain?
It's not even screaming and writhing. It's just sitting there, burned.
It has no mouth, but it must scream.
Good job being total monsters. Again, thumbs up. Hey,
Hey,
I
don't
mean,
act like you weren't party to this.
no, I'm investigating other methods. According to the latest Bonertonian research, it's pretty clear that torture doesn't work for getting reliable information. See you guys.
Okay, bye.
Bonertonian
What?
methods is a fantastic
What?
phrase.
If you had alternative methods of help, we might have used them, but as you didn't, and none of us have any other
No,
ideas,
we
I suppose
saw
we'll
it,
continue torture.
but it wasn't. But we did see it turn from an ottoman into a sword, though.
Yep, you all watched that happen. Well, those of you who were in the tower watched that happen. So,
Yep, you all watched a wizard transmogrify an ottoman into a sword. A third party did it.
Oh, we can just
I
go
feel
in the
like this
tower. I
mystery.
thought that she had to
I'm
open
knocking
the.
you
on the
could,
door
I,
of
yeah,
the
you could
I
go
tower.
in the
knock on the
tower.
door.
I'm knocking on the
No, but
tower's
that's
door.
mean. I should knock on the door and get let in.
You are both invited inside by the help.
Oh,
Oh, hey,
are you
buddy.
feeling better?
See.
Yes, I've recovered quite well.
In
Oh,
those 30 minutes.
that's good.
Well, he
That's
was in
good.
better
Hopefully, no
shape after
other.
someone did heal checks on him.
Did you get my note?
Yes, I passed on your note to the master.
It was a note to you.
Oh, I don't believe I did.
Oh, well, that's. Never mind.
Aw,
I hope no more rude alternate wizards come in here and ruin your day, because that would just be terrible. Two in one day.
Maybe you should ask him to describe his master, just in case.
that seems like a pretty good idea.
It's not a bad plan if you want.
Yeah, okay.
The gnomish wizard upstairs. I believe that a gift was given. Does that satisfy your needs?
Yeah, everything's on the up and up.
Excellent. Would you like me to tell her you're calling?
Yes!
Certainly.
What?
Would you like to go too, madam?
Well, yeah. I'd like to meet her.
Follow
That
me.
sounds
He
nice.
leads you to the central elevator.
On the way to the elevator, I lean into Miriam and whisper in her ear, and then wink.
What?
What?
She gave you a magic book too? Gibnaf, you're not making sense.
You all find yourself on the proper floor. She is
Turns out
reclining.
Miriam's elemental weakness is secrets.
I don't like secrets.
Hello, madam. I've brought your guests, and I will bow out now.
It's a good thing you're in on this one, then. Yeah.
If Miriam is forced to keep a secret, she'll explode.
Meanwhile, Condren Shriner made an attempt to figure this sword out. At which point, he realizes that the creature is dying. The flames, the attacks, and everything else are starting to do it in.
Oh, well, fuck that. I'm using my healing touch.
Okay.
Let's
Done.
see.
Don't heal that sword too much. Don't overdo it.
Okay, I heal it for 27.
That's
It
so weird.
it gets healed for 27. Let me add that.
What, sir? What'd you say, Algernon?
That voice.
What, isn't it, is it not appropriate? Should I stop?
Any improvement?
No, keep
It's
going.
continuing to look less charred, but other than that, it's still in less than pretty condition.
Hmm.
Oh, as someone who knows swords, do I know of any way to fix it?
Yeah,
Maybe
hit it
that'll
with a hammer
translate.
until it
Maybe
straightens
that'll
out.
translate to healing somehow.
You could re-temper the entire thing, I suppose.
Well,
I
seeing
don't
not
think
as
a
it's
how it
real
gonna...
reacted in
sword.
the fire, that's,
It's not gonna change back. We should just, like, take it as a piece of equipment and keep it, you know? That's pretty screwed up, actually. I shouldn't have said that.
Well, why don't we just heal it to the point that it is not going to die, and then just keep it
yeah, that's
locked
my
up until we
plan.
figure this out.
How about we just assume we're working on that while the wizard meeting happens?
Did you just
Yeah.
fucking freeze on me?
What?
Yes.
What?
Mr.
What happened?
Driller!
Frozen.
Oh,
Uh,
damn you and your drill spirits.
Yes.
Anyway.
Anyway, we're doing stuff now.
Okay,
We want to
yeah.
look.
I
we want
Who am I
Can
cutting
I get
to?
one? Can I ask one more thing?
Yes, sure.
us.
Could I make a roll to maybe remember if I know any like sword masters or something who are familiar with living weapons?
There are some, but you doubt they are in the region.
You doubt they're in the room.
No.
Excuse me,
Are
sir,
there
you have a
any
sword
on the
pistol?
road to Lang? Maybe we should just.
Rumor tells
The
of a
road to
hermit
Leng
who
is
you
like the
might be able to find, but you would have to track him down.
All right. I think I might know a guy who.
Incidentally,
Knows a
I'm
thing.
just going to say that you have stabilized it to half-life and leave it there. It is above bleeding.
Okay.
All right. We want to check out the vampire's wagon now.
yeah, we want to check out the vampire wagon.
Fucking.
Vampire
Vampire
wagon.
Isn't that a band?
It is now.
Yeah, I think I remember getting a Vampire Wagon album.
Okay, which wagon is the vampire wagon?
The vampire would have been traveling in the main commoner wagon, since he
So with the rest of the farmers,
since he obviously
with the rest,
wasn't
Alright.
in with the or the gnolls.
Elephant Ho!
Oh my god.
The elephant was already there.
no, we're
You
here.
use it to go like 10 feet.
Knock knock.
Okay, where's the blood?
We're looking for any vials of blood you might have around here.
A few people are looking horrified at you, and some are just kind of confused.
One of your fellow passengers was hoarding vials of blood because they were vampires and using them for sustenance.
Also illusionists, and also impersonators, and common thieves. They were
So,
stealing from a shop. It
where?
was disgraceful.
So we're looking for their things.
I'm gonna take a perception roll to look around.
Go for it. You are stopped by someone else as you begin trying to rifle through their bags.
Hell, let me talk to this guy. Hey, do you know if there were like two mysterious, enigmatic passengers on this place? You know, a little bit prettier than most, kind of weird during daytime.
Prettier than most?
We all kept to
Well, you know,
ourselves.
Boris.
I couldn't tell you the name of anyone in this room, including
Well, I'm just
you.
asking for a general description.
My name is
Also, I've
Joey
been around.
Hooves, and I'm a captain of the guard, sir. We don't want any trouble. We just want our answers.
This town has a
Don't worry.
guard.
Okay, how about this? You all just go stand by the stuff that's yours, and this it'll belong to you. We'll know which ones not to root for. Root for.
Brilliant. Everybody please comply with what my associate has said.
That actually seems pretty reasonable to most of them, and they stand near their bags.
Okay, we'll just look at all the other stuff.
Mhm.
You find that there is one set of bags in the corner.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's take a look.
Yeah.
Do you rifle through it?
Yeah, we're gonna open it up.
Let's open it up. Carefully. You know, just to be sure.
Make a thievery check to see how carefully you open it. One of you. Who's going to open it?
Okay, who has the best fevery? My fevery is, let's have a look. 5. What's yours, Joey?
6.
Well, I'm gonna be over here. You know, shoot for the moon.
Alright, let's go. 11.
Yeah, Joey basically smashes his hand into the bags and they emerge covered in blood.
I think I found them, guys. I think I found them.
And Joey, smell the blood. It's the same blood that was sprayed on you before.
Is
Smell
it?
it. Smell that blood.
Use your mean cow nose to track the blood.
Smell that
What
A
I
bit of it's
rolled
yours
to
from where the
smell.
glass is in your hands, but
I have
You're
hooves.
fine.
from where the glass is in your hooves.
That doesn't make any sense.
Neither does you having hooves for hands.
I'm a minotaur.
I am handed.
You took 1 damage, you big baby. Deal with it.
Alright, so anyway, what would I roll to see if this is the same? Well, it's
Perception to sniff.
Roll to sniff.
16. Is this...
That's terrible. I will roll to sniff.
You don't even have a nose.
A psychic nose.
But
29.
Minerel definitely recognizes the same scent that was on Joey after the shopkeeper threw blood at him.
Alright, yeah.
This is the
Well,
same blood.
Normally
let's
people
look. Do
throw
have these-
cow's blood on others, not blood on cows.
Well,
Hmm,
let's. Whatever stuff is in the bags besides blood.
yeah.
Well, you could try and look and see what remnants are in there.
Yeah,
Let's take a
well, they're already broken, so what's in the bottom of the bag?
Okay.
In the bottom of the bag, you find a couple of gems. Some paper that's now soaked through
Blood.
with blood.
Can we see anything on the paper?
Blood.
Is
I
there like any
rinse?
remnants of ink?
Yeah.
Like, was there anything on the paper to begin with?
If I just rinse off the blood with water, it's not going to cause the ink to run so much that I can't read it, or that somebody who can read
It's
can't read
cheap
it.
ass parchment, it would.
Oh. Alright, well, I don't know. We'll get some invisible some of that stuff and let you see ink through everything. You know.
You know
Once
who
it
could probably read a bloody page? Miriam.
Miriam.
Yeah.
It's a good
Open
point.
home.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're confiscating this bag as evidence. Thank you for your cooperation, people.
Okay. Thank you.
Everybody just kind of lets you walk out, given that you
I
managed to
guess
pull bloodied hands out of a bag.
I'm just gonna, let's walk out of here.
So that was all of the stuff that wasn't claimed. It
Yep,
was
just
only
that bag.
Yeah. So why would they try and sell blood to us in a room? Or like, why would people steal their blood and try and sell it to us?
I think maybe the changeling must have stolen the blood from these
But
vampires
why? That makes no sense.
just to make a quick buck, I guess. I
Is
can't
the
think of any other
shapeshifter that petty?
you know what?
Huh.
That doesn't make sense because he had just gotten away with stealing 2,000 gold from that guy.
Yeah, and also, he had just, like, maybe the vampires were like, didn't we have some link between the blood and the shop beyond just it being,
No, he just sold it to you guys as fake health
Yeah,
potions.
he just sold it to us as fake health potion.
But then we tracked, like, that to the, we tracked that to the bodies or something, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we
Somehow.
did. We tracked the blood to the bodies, which is, I assume, is only because they've been drinking it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't make much sense, but elephant ho.
This is a twisted and
Does it make sense what elephant home?
yeah,
In the meantime,
twisted and
have
confusing tale. You can go to Miriam, guys. Now we're done.
Okay.
Who's up next?
Or we could like end here. We've done a bunch of stuff.
Well, can we, us in the shop? Do you think we should just put this sword back in the sheath, chain it up, and just take it with us until we figure out what to do with it?
Up to you guys.
I think there's some way to solve this mystery. But I think only Gidnaf and Miriam could do that.
What mystery are you trying to solve at this point? Just so we're all on the same
The
page.
The
mystery.
mystery of the blood smuggling vampire shapeshifters.
The mystery of
Yeah.
who was impersonating me and stole the 2,000 gold. It's the original mystery.
The mystery of, yeah.
The mystery of why this guy was trying to
The
kill the
mystery as
wizard.
to also who is working for that guy. The minion of, the Dark Lord.
The
Yeah,
mystery of who beat up the
Alfonso.
guy in the foyer.
We have to.
Well, Alfonso's at the head of this, but we need to start at the bottom and work up the chain of command here.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah.
to start by finding the guy who impersonated me and stole that money and wagon.
Exactly.
Well, we are going to stop here for the night unless anyone has any last-minute stuff that we need to cover before they forget.
No, I'm good. Anybody?
This guy's already covered in ink.
And
Oh,
I'm already
speaking of,
covered
does
in
this
blood.
guy have like a bathtub I can use?
No.
A shower?
You know, there
Does he have, like,
was
a-
a bath in the wizard's tower. You saw it.
Yeah, well, we kind
Well,
of
Miriam
didn't have
broke
a choice
it.
there. Yeah, also that.
A wizard's tower.
Well, she kicked us out.
He doesn't
Please
just
don't
have like a rain barrel or something outside.
If you want to crawl into his rain barrel, be his guest.
I'm
It'll
gonna
get all
wash.
inky though. You can't use it.
It's
Well,
it's
whatever.
a little weird. He's kind of giving you some funny looks, but he's fine with it.
He's blind.
Whoa.
Is there a bathtub in
Oh
this
shit, that's
town?
not a good sign. Okay, we're definitely stopping now
Okay.
Alright.
because
Oh, dear.
Fraps has just crashed.
This is the end.
Alright, well, good night, everybody.
Please tell me it did not
Good
night.
delete this session.
Delicious.
Oh no, we're gonna have to find some more. We're gonna have to find
Alternate
some more.
video.
Alternate
See-
video. Well, that was our only
Wait.
audio for part of the session, but then Calgraph fucked up.
Wait.
Remember?
Wait, so all the session was for nothing. We lost it all.
lost a lot of the opening. We do have it because Calgraph started working in the middle.
That's okay, just save
good,
it, make sure
I
everything
guess.
is
Yeah, I'm stopping that recording now.